Hi, this is Saima Huck with the Actress Chronicles. We are here with ReW,
Hi.
and I want to find out a little bit about her life as an actress and creative person in New York. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, thank you.
It's good to see you on this beautiful day in New York City, Central Park, heart of Manhattan.
So, ReW, tell me about your journey with acting. When did you get started?
Well, the first thing that just pops into my mind is in second grade, I was a bookworm in a school play. And I was really shy, but my mom was an understudy on Broadway.
Oh, okay.
And she used to, do acting with my brothers, and I always really closetly wanted to, but I was like the little sister that just tagged along, so fantasized all the time. So I did little productions here and there, and then I'm a musician. So I think by doing music and performing, it kind of opened doors where people started asking me to do little roles. And people always told me that they thought I was a great actress, and I would be like, but I'm a musician. And then slowly but surely, acting just started happening, and I love it so much.
All right. What was the last thing you were in, acting-wise?
The last thing, does reality television count? Because
I think so.
It's totally not true.
Tell us
I
about
just
that.
have done a bunch of reality, a couple of reality shows.
Okay.
I just did one called Extreme Cheapskates, where I wasn't the extreme cheapskate, but I was one of these people that we were all, I'm sorry, extreme cheapskates, but this is true. We were all in a room pretending to be Smokers Anonymous, or some kind of smokers support group, and we all met that minute and that day. It was hilarious and it was really fun, but it was totally acting.
Oh my God. Did that air yet?
It did air. It's on TLC.
Okay.
It's some episode. I wasn't the cheapskate. The cheapskate in that episode was this doorman, and his whole thing is how he lives without an apartment. This show focuses on one person that is so cheap that they figure out ways why he came to the smokers meeting was for free food.
Okay.
So the episode, you can find it as the doorman that I don't know what it's called exactly, but it has doorman in the title.
So maybe Google doorman and extreme cheapskates.
Yeah, you'll find it.
Right.
And then I also just did another reality show, which is not aired yet. That's airing in January.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if the series is starting in January. It's called Love, Lust, Run, where I was a person chosen to get a make under.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an entire, I have not seen this yet. I'm a little nervous to see my makeover show, but it was a lot of fun making it. Just the whole experience is pretty shocking from beginning to end. And it's also, it's like reality, but it's a total exaggeration of realness. And they tell you a lot of things they give a lot to direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of take the reality out of reality. It's more show.
Yeah,
than
that's
reality.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
what was the last show you did? This is definitely, I do count that as acting, but
Yeah.
beyond that, what other kind of projects did you do? The last show or play?
Film. I did an independent film feature where I played a mom in prison.
I saw that one.
Yeah, and that was a great experience. The director is John Zhao. He's amazing. It was not his first feature film. He's just a creative, talented director, and I would love to work with him again. He's great, and that was really, it was wonderful.
All right, nice. And have you ever written or directed anything of your own, do you think about that?
I'm a songwriter, and I write a lot of songs and material like that, and that I do pretty much all the time. I'm performing a lot, and as far as writing a film, I don't know offhand, but I have a daughter who is a film student, and she writes screenplays, and I was actually in one of her films in May.
Okay.
Yeah, she was doing a year in Prague at a film school. So she shot that film in Prague, and I was a little character in her film that the equipment and everything she had access to was so high quality that she's the one that is, I have a feeling, is going to be the director and movie mogul.
How was it like collaborating with her?
She's great. I mean, she was a little stressed because she was the director and she was in the film herself. So she, and editor, and the whole shebang. But she's a dream to work with. I really think it's not hard working with her, because when she's frustrated, I back off. It's like I can deal with that. I have another daughter who's an actress. She's a little feisty. That one, it's not as easy to work with.
Okay. So do you ever think you'll have all three of you collaborating on something?
You never know. Yeah.
Okay.
It could happen.
Yeah. Tell us about the shows that you're doing as a musician. I understand you're playing New Year's Eve?
I am playing New Year's Eve. I'm playing at a place called Beast of Bourbon. And I know, I love that name. It's in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. And it should be a lot of fun. This friend of mine named ReW, who's from London, he actually organized the night from London and loves Beast of Bourbon because he's been here multiple times, and he asked me to play. My band that I go by is called the Rude Ones.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm rude.
Lost my mind, found it to Union Square. I left my heart in Chicago, alongside my despair. Found a ride in every desolate town, but I found it. The desolation, no isolation line, to the towering grave. I was the slave. Take me home. Across my head, hold on, shit. Never a second time around. I just don't know my soul.
So it's like a little pun. And yeah, I also host a web show called ReW and So we highlight a lot of passionate, artistic, talented people, anyone with passion basically, but it's not only musicians, it's actors, photographers, filmmakers, politicians, activists, you name it, anyone with passion. We follow a quote from Marilyn Monroe that says everybody is a star and deserves their right to shine.
Aw.
So we basically give everyone Warhol's 15 minutes, and then they get a YouTube link, or and we stream it live. And we're doing our ReW and Who, a special edition on New Year's as well, before we play at Beast of Bourbon. We usually shoot it every Wednesday out of a venue on 14th Street called Otto's Shrunken Head. It's a little tiki bar, which is my home away from home as well. I play there a lot. And but New Year's is going to just be a little different because it's New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Rude. And not rude.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I had that play on words in my
That's
head.
okay. I can be rude. I know, politely rude.
I was about to say, she's very polite.
Oh yeah, I've been called rudely polite in my life. Yeah. Exactly.
I think that's a good way to
I think
be.
it's like a New York not even trying to be, It's just that undertone of like ennui, like tell me something new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know.
I once read something, it was actually not reading, it was a political cartoon that it said, they showed somebody in New York, someone says good morning, and the undertone is like, fuck you.
Yeah.
LA. No, wait, the undertone was, in LA, the undertone was fuck you to good morning. And in New York, the undertone to fuck you is good morning.
Aw,
Like,
it's true though, because people in New York are not what people think they are. They're so helpful. I just feel New York, people often say around the world, like, oh, New York, it's so dangerous, it's so scary. I feel that the most dangerous thing about New York for New Yorkers is when we go out of New York, we think the rest of the world is like this.
Yeah.
It's like there's such diversity. Everything is, everybody basically gets along here. I mean, things happen like it's happening worldwide right now, nationwide, whatever. But here, I think New Yorkers are so used to mixing it up that when we leave New York, that's the danger, because it's like, wait a minute, I feel like everywhere feels like a Hollywood set. When I come back here, it's more like, phew.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, New York relaxes me.
Me too, actually.
It's true.
I call it New York and the rest of America.
It's true, I know, but we get really, really warped perception thinking that the rest of the world is like here. It's not.
It's not.
I know. I wish it was.
I think they wish too.
I know.
I always, I had some friends up from DC 2 weeks ago, and my friend's really cute and all that, but she was like, I feel because I'm in New York, I can curse and all that. I said, the people you seeing acting like this, they're tourists acting like what they think New Yorkers are. Real New Yorkers don't do this mess.
Yeah, yeah.
We're polite. We bump into each other, we say sorry.
Exactly. Yeah. I know. But in London, I have to say, sorry is my favorite word. Everybody there is like, sorry. I lived in London for a little while. I used to bump into people on purpose just to hear them say sorry. They would say, I was like, I bumped into you, I know. Sorry, love.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. I think we're pretty, I don't know. I think New Yorkers are pretty all right.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So if you want to see an all-right New Yorker who knows how to rock it out and act, ReW, playing New Year's Eve at Beast of Bourbon in Bed-Stuy.
Thanks.